What's going on, everybody? My name is Moody. I'm new to these One Love Massive Studios. I'm really happy to be here with my man Dirty Knuckles.
The one and only, you and me.
Yeah. We got you out. Tell us what you do, man.
Well, first and foremost, I'm always me. I'm always 100 in the streets.
For sure.
Um, I'm always about here trying to help people, and I'm all for the cause. Stand up, call for this shit, Dirty Knuckles, you know what it is. Fuck Trump.
Dirty Knuckles, you
The
know what it is.
movement,
Fuck
you know what I
Trump.
mean?
so those two words, fuck Trump. You can kind of see them damn near on every block in the city.
I coincidentally I see it everywhere I go.
Yeah, you did it. Okay, so let's not
Yeah,
spoil the bunny too soon. So you see fuck Trump all over Washington D.C. For those who don't know what city we're talking about, the nation's capital, right on our president's doorstep, if that's what you call him. Some call
right
him
at the heart of the
45.
problem.
Mm, So tell me why. Tell everybody why fuck Trump is everywhere. Who did that?
You know, your boy Dirty Knuckles. It's just, I'm out here protesting Trump.
Yeah, man.
Every day, all day, everybody sees the movement, the motion. I stay walking around with a sign in my hand that says "fuck Trump."
Mm.
It's Ramadan right now, so I'm not walking around with it. But as soon as Ramadan come over, I'm gonna be back at that. But I figured a better way for everybody to see it
Mm.
would be to keep with the urban tradition,
Yeah.
and street art. There's Washington's city paper named it DC Street Art Anthem, so
Real shit.
I'm rolling with that. It's the street art anthem. Fuck Trump, DC.
Brr, brr,
You know what I
brr,
mean? Yeah.
brr.
Yo, hey, you can actually Google that. Google DC. Fuck Trump.
Yeah.
I made the paper twice. The Washington City paper, and then the Huffington Post actually interviewed me. That was a really good article.
Go check that out, y'all. Washington
Yeah.
City paper article and Huffington Post article on my man's Dirty Knuckles, who has brought out about, if you could count, how many times do you think you've written fuck Trump?
Good luck. You lose track.
Yeah. That many times.
Yeah.
What's the longest distance you've walked in the city without seeing fuck Trump somewhere?
I can't walk around 5 minutes without seeing it.
And that's real as fuck.
Yeah.
So a lot of things have been changing in DC, and you already kind of mentioned beforehand that you're a proponent, you're 420 friendly.
Oh yeah, most
So-
definitely.
So I want to ask you a couple questions. First and foremost, what's your favorite strain?
On the sativa, I would have to say New York City Diesel. On the indica, I would have to say green crack.
I'm green crack man
Yeah,
myself.
I like green.
Not saying I would smoke or do smoke, but if I did smoke, green crack would probably be
There
that.
are all too. There are all too many. There are all way too many different good, really good strands. And
Okay.
now, with the way the market is going, the way things are transitioning here in DC, there's so much more available now than
Hmm.
your everyday average. You get the same old crap in the neighborhood.
Yeah, man, it's wild. Like I was walking around, and so I used to work in Columbia Heights, right? And I worked there for about like 4 years. And so I worked there before weed was legal,
Yeah.
and then after weed was legal, bruh, I would go up Newton. I'm not trying to like put nobody on blast, but you can literally see people growing shit in their basement.
Oh yeah.
And it's
yeah.
just like, yo, in the nation's capital, we growing weed, and you telling
Yeah.
me this shit's not legal everywhere?
There's a spot around Ivy City. Every time you walk by it, you can't help but smell it.
Sparked
It's-
up, yeah.
No, they growing in that joint. Like it's a big warehouse. Like they're not playing.
Oh shit. What's oh shit? You heard it here first. It's like nah. Where's your favorite place around the city to spark? If you had like outdoors, indoors, you know what I mean. Like you have a landmark without
Yeah.
blowing up your own spot.
Not really.
Yeah,
I'm a on the go smoker.
gotcha.
I roll all over the city. One of the things that I love about being Dirty Knuckles in DC
Yeah,
is DC fucking loves me. My face anywhere I go, like every hood that I go.
real
like,
shit.
I go around Saratoga and I buy some gas. They
Cool.
pass me to Jay like, here you go, Knuckles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, go
That's
around
cool.
Kenilworth. I go around Berry Farms, like all these neighborhoods in DC, like they all know me. Young.
So how's that feel?
Good.
Yeah,
Like I've accomplished my goal. Like I wanted to be known.
yeah.
I wanted that notoriety. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't so much after fame.
Hmm.
Fame is some bullshit. It comes and goes. That notoriety sticks though. You know what I'm saying? Like
So I heard you came out here to try to rap. You got bars, bro.
You
You
know
got
it.
them bars. You got
You
that
know it.
radio voice. Put
You
some bars
know
on
it.
that radio voice. You must sound like some fire. So what I want to do, I want to spit a hot beat, and it's probably not gonna be that hot because I don't know how to beatbox that well, but I'm gonna try.
Oh man.
See, you want to
Spit
spit some
that.
freestyle?
I got it. Bet. Hey. Coming to the facts of lie, taking a miss and smashing the mic, sipping it up and I'm keeping it down, filling my cup and I'm repping the town. So you should feel coming from me, keeping it real, didn't know what to see. 54 tracks hot in the streets, I'm big on the wax, we're big on the heat. That's how we rock. We G to the code. You might want to hide and stay indoors, protecting the neck and I'm running your mouth. When I'm on deck, I'm putting it down like skin on a mission. I never been white. Bitch, spit, just listen, everything I spit is right. Stay in the streets, my name in the streets. You're letting me weak, you ain't aiming for me. And you're pitching at your back, bitch, to play with me. There's no coming back. I got ambition and plenty of ammunition. Play with me. Hey.
Yeah, bro. Okay, so let's get back to this fuck Trump. Yeah. For everybody who's listening, that's Dirty Knuckles with the mean bars, and that's me spitting on mics.
Oh man.
So, so let's talk about this fuck Trump. What do you think? What did you expect the public reaction to be? Did you think there was gonna be one, or you just doing this on your own, just fucking around?
I mean, when I first started the fuck Trump movement, a lot of people didn't believe. They didn't see the vision. You know what I'm saying?
What was their reaction in first?
At first, they were like, "Oh man, this dude's extra. He's wild. What is he doing?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now everybody sees it. They're like, "Yo, he was onto something. He got people behind him now. He's got a movement." You know what I'm saying? And it was just him. Now it's
everybody.
whole
Now you're in the
group.
Huffington
Now,
Post.
yeah,
Now you're in
you
the
hear me?
Washington City paper. Now everybody's catching on.
I got people in L.A. talking about Dirty Knuckles.
Oh yeah.
You hear me?
Now
it's funny. I'm from California.
Word.
Nobody ever really talked about me over there
Mm-hmm.
till now. I come over to D.C. and now they talking about me in my home.
So you gotta follow
what I'm
your
saying?
heart, man. That's something I've been learning. That like, what happens when you just say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do what I think I need to do."
Yeah.
Everything else happens after that.
Despite the risks, sometimes civil disobedience is really necessary.
Is this your
It
phone?
really is.
This
Oh
is
yeah,
your phone?
most definitely.
Fuck yeah. What do you think Trump's reaction is? Because you know he has to know about this shit.
He's
It's in
gotta see
every-
it. He's
he
gotta
has to see
know,
it.
young. He's gotta know. I've been around the White House with my sign. Like I know I'm on social media everywhere.
Everywhere.
He's gotta know. If you feel some type of way, which I hope he does, I'm just here to say, fuck you, fuck Trump. You hear me?
So if Trump ever, what would you do? Let's just play out a random ass scenario. You see Trump on the street. He's surrounded by like 5 of his like security, Secret Service, and you got your pen out. You're about to tag fuck Trump. What do?
I'm still gonna bang it out. It's still gonna get done.
Like a G.
You hear me?
Like,
Police be staring at me. I'm still banging it out. It's broad daylight. Like
real shit.
I'm an artist. This isn't. They like to call it quote unquote vandalism.
Nah.
That's a suburban terminology that I don't know. I don't feed into it.
Do you see a lot of that? Do you kind of see like the gentrification of the city being able or affecting your ability to do what you do?
I don't think it's so much this gentrification as suburbanization. You know what I'm saying? Because you have Hispanic people in the suburbs. You have African American people in the suburbs. You have Caucasian people in the suburbs, and they all kind of act the same. They're all kind of similar. There's this subservient quality to them. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you go into an urban area, everybody's resistant. You're more prone to catch some hostility or some animosity if you step out of line. Whereas in the suburban neighborhood, they're gonna pick up the phone. They're gonna call the police. This is what they want. This is their methodology. So it's above that. It's beyond that, really.
So you think the quick trigger to call the cops, that's the problem.
Yeah, because they're definitely not the solution. It's a Band-Aid that's really not working.
Yeah, word.
It's not. It's getting people shot. That's what it's doing.
It's getting people shot. It's getting people killed. There was I mean, there's times like if I'm even getting pulled. So like I may or may not have made an illegal U-turn just to like find a parking spot. Yeah. So
Right.
but as soon as I did it, there's a cop. He was he was already out of his car and everything, just I guess patrolling around Shaw. And he like walks up to my driver or my passenger window as I'm pulling into my parking spot. He's like, "You know what you did was illegal, right?" and like my heart jumped. I was like, I should not have this visceral response to
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
police officer who's already out
Immediate,
of his
just
car.
like
Yeah, it's
clench
just
up.
it's like,
It's like.
like shit. I hope my mom knows I love her. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
and like that comes out kind of as a joke, but that shit is real. It's a very real, like anxious, almost cold sweat type.
Trust me, I get it. Every time I've gotten
Hmm.
pulled over by police here in DC, 9.5 out of 10, I've ended up in cuffs and sitting in CCB. So yeah, I
Shit.
get it. I've
It,
had the guns police point them at me like,
damn.
yeah,
If you could count, how many times do you think they put you in cuffs?
I lost track.
Shit.
I seen my first set of cuffs when I was like 8 years old. So just
Damn.
yeah.
Tell us about that. What was going down?
Um, my family was really wild. My mom and my dad moved around a lot, and they were
Yeah.
hooked up on drugs. So my childhood was really raw. Like I was able to do whatever the hell I wanted. So seeing somebody's door open, I just walk in and took what I wanted. Oops.
Real shit. So like, how did tagging come about? Like, what in your childhood, or like what inspired you like to make that your form of art, to make that your form of resistance?
It's just our billboard. It's just our form of communication with the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like people see this and they're inspired. It makes them feel some type of way. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? They feel connected to the artist. Like my wife, I recently got married a couple months ago. Actually,
Hey. Brr, 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 brr. Yeah.
she's amazing. Shout out to my queen Khadija. You know, but she found me through my work,
Mm,
through my art in the streets. She made herself an Instagram.
that's beautiful.
Followed me on Instagram. Was like, oh, this is him. And she had met me one time. I was out on U Street. I used to have a pedicab. I used to ride pedicab. Ain't
Mhm.
nobody ride pedicab like Dirty Knuckles in DC. No bull. I had a 1,000-watt speaker on that channel. People used to say I had the club on U Street on the streets on the pedicab. You hear me? I
Club
had it
cab is
lit.
lit. Yeah.
You hear me? That joint was litty.
Real shit.
But she remembered me from that. You know, I made an impression.
Yeah.
And for me, for real, that's what it is. Making that impression. Because you make an impression on people if it's a deeply rooted impression,
Hmm.
and that acts change. You know what I'm saying? And that starts the momentum to accomplish the goals. You know what I'm saying? And set forth.
Real shit. So you found public notoriety. You found your wife.
Oh yeah.
You found your method of civil disobedience.
I think honestly, I found my home. Uh, I've spent 37 years of my life wandering around the U.S. I've lived in quite a few different states. I've lived all up and down the West Coast in all 3 states. You know what I mean? I love D.C.
Yeah.
I love the environment,
This where you gonna
the
stay?
culture. Yeah, I'm hit. My family's like, yo, when you coming back? I'm like, no, not happening.
Real shit. Well, what do you think about hip hop around the area?
It's still new. It's
Yeah.
still fresh. There's a lot of people out here that have been doing it for a long time.
Hmm.
Real recognized, real. I respect their effort, but the connective factor amongst fellow hip hop artists, we're in this small little region right here.
Yeah.
People need to work together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we come together and work as a unit, that I think DC hip hop make a lot of headroom. I've seen a lot of talent here. I've met a lot of cool people, like
Mhm.
my dude Boss Blind.
Boss
Shout
Blind.
out to my man Boss Blind. He got like 3 joints on the radio right now.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, got a baby and another joint. Like it's people out here in DC doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? It just honestly, I think that we need more of an avenue for it.
Yeah.
These clubs, they want you to pay $10 just to play one of your songs, just for you to perform. They want you to pay.
Yeah. I get emails
It's,
about these showcases where it's just like, pay $250 to be on a lineup of like 30 people, and maybe one of you will get a record deal if we
yeah,
like you.
no,
And it's like, word? Not even a record deal, like a sit down with somebody
with a record exec, maybe.
who may
maybe.
or may not be an actual
Maybe.
record. But
Yeah.
You know, that shit is bullshit. And like, you have to just, I don't know, but I feel like people think this area is easy pickings for shit like that.
I think there's more avenue for it in the streets
Mm.
than people really realize. Like, I mean, me being out here, sometimes it's better than others. Sometimes I'll make $20 one day. You know, I walk around, I'll be rapping and stuff in the streets, and other days, like one day, when I first got out here, between Gallery Place, Chinatown, U Street, and Adams Morgan, I pulled $300 in 8 hours. Like, it's a real avenue for it out here in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And for real, a hip hop artist should first and foremost be a wordsmith. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They should be able to
Lyric.
make words to connect with people, to tell a message. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that has to do more with lyricism, like what's in the words, or how the words are said?
Both.
Because it's like, I think the new generation of hip hop is kind of going on along the lines of kind of like the thinking that like you don't need to say what you're saying half the time doesn't matter.
Yeah,
And I think
it's just
that,
got to
like,
be catchy.
I think
You
there's
know what
like
I'm
I think there's like a new love for how stuff sounds.
Yeah, it's
and I feel like
gimmick rap.
gimmick rap.
Gimmick rap.
But at the same time, like, so I produce and I compose and stuff, and like I feel like that they may be onto something, but that it's at a very young, very, very, very young stage, in the sense that like I feel like we're starting to pay attention to more to the production of hip hop, and not even like from like a is this beat fire, but like what does this kick feel like? You know, like what is this person rapping? How are they saying it? Because you got somebody like Kendrick Lamar who does the best of both worlds. He has the bars and he says them like, and no. You're just like, word, like you taking me somewhere. So I feel like part of the reason why like some of the, like I still haven't I was for a little bit, but I think now I'm more of like leaning towards like the school of thought that like, wow, maybe they're actually doing something different, fucking with like the sound of the words versus the words themselves. And that definitely does take from like the content, especially when everybody's just like lit, drugs, pills, sex, fuck, yeah. But like, I don't know.
Which is pretty much all that's on the,
But what if you
right
put some conscious shit in that cadence, in that pattern, you said it like that?
Yeah.
Like,
that's what's needed,
Trump,
though.
Oppression.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I think there's like a mix. I don't know if it's like you said, like coming together in the area. If it can work here, I think it could work in the broader scope of hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
You got a project coming?
Yeah, I'm working with Listen Vision Studios right now a little bit, trying to get some stuff. But I'm always open to other work. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to collab? Anybody trying to do music? I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how do people get a hold of you?
Dirty Knuckles _ fuck Trump on Instagram.
Is there is there a Z in there anywhere? Is it like
you ain't even got to get to that? You spell Dirty K, Dirty K, in the damn search bar. Mine pops up top. Yay.
It's lit. Well, thank you for coming in, Dirty Knuckles.
You know
I really appreciate you listening. Everybody, my name's Moody. This has been with One Love Massive with the squad. It's been very fun coming out here with my man's Dirty Knuckles. We spit bars. We talked about that Kush and fuck Trump. Anything else?
Yo, if y'all believe in your dreams and you try to make it, you can make it, man. Just don't let nobody tell you can't.
Don't stop.
You hear me? All driving, no brakes.
Yeah, that's real. All right. Thank you, Dirty Knuckles.
You know it.
Peace.
Peace.